Here's the completed hookup. I got this a better relay. I was using this this guy here, which was really a plug-in type style relay just to test it out. I didn't have a good one, so I got this off Datsun. It's a standard 12-volt double pole, double throw. I cleaned up my wiring act a little bit. You know, I used if you don't have one of these crimpers, get one of these good crimpers. They're definitely worth it. The relay came with a whole bunch of these little spade connectors, which is nice, and they work really nicely. And they even have the little rubber protector over it. And basically, you know, I hooked it up as a schematic says. I'm not going to try to show all the connections, but you've got, well, I guess I will. The coil's on the bottom, so that goes to the ground lead. And the ground lead is also shared with one of the switched contacts. All right. The plus lead of the coil goes to, in my case, I think it's the down drive. I think the turbo turns on when I press down. And you just do your classic, you know, X connection to reverse the polarity of the motor. But anyway, here's the whole setup, and we'll get a quick demo of it in operation. There's a servo. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take this battery, and I'm going to hook the ground wire, this black wire, into the black connection here. So that's going to, and what I'll do when I'm ready to actually make this work is I will take that black wire, and you probably use one of these motor screws and ground it to the case, okay? Now here's your two signal wires that come from the single pole double throw switch that's built into the radio, you know, up in the console. So I can't remember which is up or down. Let's just try one or the other. Let's see. That's down, obviously. So the red and blue wire must be the up. Okay. And then the down is the white. Now you'll hear the relay clicks. You know, there's no relay clicking there. It's just a motor running because this is the unenergized state. Okay. Now the relay will click on and it'll reverse. Okay. So anyway, that's it. I really liked having these little connectors because it allowed me to just, I mean, if worst case scenario, you just plug in this relay. And I got a buddy of mine who's probably going to need this same setup, so I got an extra relay with the Zon. It was a two pack for like, I don't know, really cheap, like $8. I hope the relay is decent. You know, I mean, there's not a lot of current. Even has a little LED in there, which is kind of useless, but whatever. But yeah, it's a pretty simple setup. You just need a couple jumper wires to make the connections. Most of them are just single wire strands going in. You know, single there, single there. You got a double here, a double there. You got a single, a double, a single. So you could just pre-wire it, get all the wires hooked up the way you like them, and then plug them into the servo, and you're good to go. Anyway, that's it. So next step will be for me to start uninstalling the antenna on the OE antenna and getting the fitment to work here. I don't think it's perfect, but I think it'll be fine. The main thing that'll work is this looks identical, so I think this will be great. That'll be a nice clean finish on the outside, which is important. And the antenna, obviously being new old stock, I mean, it works perfect. It's no drag whatsoever. When I disassembled the original antenna, there's all kinds of gunk and stuff gets in the mast and just kind of cruds up, and I think it makes it harder to drive. It's probably why I ended up, you know, breaking the rope. You know, when I installed a new rope and it would break, probably because it's just working too hard. But that's all for now. Thanks for watching. When I get it completely installed in the car, I'll do an update so you can see the finished look of the antenna as well, how it actually looks on the car. Thanks for watching. Bye.